guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these are your messages from September 11th through the 13th, 2020. I want to thank all of you for your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you can get some clarity from here. Also, if you are wanting to book a personal or private reading, check out the description box for ways to reach me. Those phone readings, I put a mock schedule up. You can always request a call back between those days and hours, Monday through Thursday. You don't always have to wait for me to post the notification now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Eight of Cups. We've got Judgment, the Page of Swords. We have the Star, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. All right, so I feel that for some of you, the moon is literally affecting your energy. If you've been feeling kind of depressed or just out of sorts, I feel like it's having something to do with the moon. Now, your past may have also come back to haunt you as well. I feel that Spirit is trying to communicate with you or get you to make some sort of wise decision or wise choices. Anything that you keep putting off or procrastinating, or trying to just like shove it back down into your subconscious, I feel like you're having to deal with some sort of issues that are resurfacing. I see you also deciding to let go or move on from a situation that just does not work anymore. It could be romantic. It could be you deciding to walk away, give up some sort of big home or big apartment space that you had. If you're an artist, maybe you were working on something and you're like, I don't like it anymore, I'm throwing it away. So it seems like there's something that you care about that you feel like you just need to maybe do away with it. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to face your past. Also, anything that you've been dealing with internally, any type of sadness or depression, I feel like it's time for you to find maybe some sort of help or seek some sort of assistance. Now, I feel that whatever you walk away from, the universe is like, oh, we got plenty, we got more. It's okay. If you need to let that go, there's more where that came from. So don't look back. You know, no need to just keep looking back at something that you're walking away from, because there's so much more, you know, here for you. So your faith is going to be restored. Maybe you walked away from something months ago, and now you're just now seeing that something was a blessing in disguise. I want to say blessing in disguise. So now you didn't realize that something was going to bring you a lot of bliss and happiness. If you've been sick or ill for the past few months or the past few weeks, I feel like you are recovering from that, or you will recover from it. And the sickness can be, I'm picking up more so like emotional or mental. So if you've been just depressed and just going through a hard time emotionally, I feel like you are now recovering, and these are the early stages of healing. If you walked away from a job, is something else waiting for you. You walked away from a relationship, something else waiting for you. You wasted your money. Here's more where that came from. And I just kind of feel like you are going to establish some sort of order or security to your life. Now, something also looks like it's being confirmed. Whatever it is that you've been working on, I feel like it's going to be repaired or fixed. So any type of home repairs, I feel like any type of credit repairs. If there's been any type of discord with coworkers, I feel like maybe you guys are going to be able to work that out. I just see issues being resolved. Now, honestly, it does look like right after something is resolved, you start to overthink again here. You start getting carried away. It starts off with one thought, and then you just get carried away with some sort of negative thinking, and you go back to fighting with what the universe is trying to give to you, or trying to avoid something. It's something going on where I feel like the universe is trying to give you some sort of blessings or something that you asked for, and you are fighting with the universe. This could be a form of self-sabotage. I'm just seeing you getting very defensive about something. I feel like even like with coworkers, 1 minute you guys are getting along, you're agreeing to things, you're talking things out, finding solutions, and then the next thing you know, there's tension again. Some of this tension for some of you is coming from sexual frustration. So some people might be snapping for no good reason, simply because they need some, and it's just like, why am I just acting, So you might need a Snickers bar or the real thing. So I was going to say Snickers bar or some D. But guys, it could go the same way. You might need to give some D to somebody, something's going on where there could be some sort of frustration or tension. I feel like you guys are also trying to meditate or pray something away, and then it spirals out of control. The main thing I think is going on is that you might need help with something, but you keep trying to do something alone or on your own, and that just creates some sort of problems or some sort of chaos. Speaking of chaos, those of you that do any type of witchcraft or spell work, I feel like some of you don't really belong to a system. I feel like you're more into chaos magic. And I'm also getting something about Gnostic scriptures. So I don't know if you're into that, if that's something that you study. I also feel that the wheel is indicating that there is some sort of changes coming, where it starts off maybe easy and then gets more and more difficult. Something starts off easy and starts to change. I feel like it doesn't have to be difficult though. I feel like you guys might keep trying to fight against something that's happening, or trying to fight something that's meant to be, trying to fight your destiny. It could be that, maybe you get triggered. Maybe the other person triggers you and you're like, well, they started it. It's like, nope, that's not the way to look at it or to view it. You, even if it is their fault or whatever, I feel like maybe that happened as a test to see how are you going to handle it. Maybe that's a test through the universe. It's like, okay, you said you could do this. You said you could do that. You could handle what we're giving to you. Let's see if you really can. And so it might be some sort of test, and just kind of immediately go back to analyzing, like, okay, why did that have to happen? I'm also feeling like something could get difficult around Libra season if it doesn't happen over the weekend. And then I know Mars just went retrograde, so also these retrogrades could be activating or triggering something, some sort of conflicts. Yeah, I almost feel like there's an argument that comes out of the blue. I feel too like people are trying to put something together at home, like a piece of furniture, and then you guys, one person wants to do this and they're like, no, and no, one person wants to read the directions, the other person doesn't. The other person wants to put it together intuitively, and it just causes some sort of conflict. So I see whatever disagreements or pettiness I'm seeing is really kind of, it's not that serious. It's kind of playful, but it's still probably frustrating or irritating. Romantically, I see someone trying to get the other person's attention, but they're going about it the wrong way. Somebody is intentionally trying to make someone jealous. So it's clarified by Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. So I feel like you are allowing something to get into your head. Something someone says or something you see and it gets to you. And I feel like you start to feel frustrated. Matter of fact, this also might be something that you're looking at on the internet. Something you see on the internet starts to irritate you or frustrate you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just something that you see and you're like, I just posted this. Now, why did they go and say this? Or I know they're talking about me. Like something's going on where I just feel like someone sees something on the internet and gets triggered. I also feel that someone is trying to stop you from doing something that you really want to do. I feel like you might be trying to do something from the kindness of your heart, or you're trying to be very generous of your time, very generous of your money. It's something that you're trying to do. And somebody else is going to step in and say, you're doing too much or you're overextending yourself. Don't do that. And then you start thinking about it and feeling some type of way. And I feel like you start second guessing your actions. Romantically, I feel like there's someone that you don't want to think about that you keep thinking about, which just makes it worse. Some of you really just need to put it out there and see how somebody feels about you instead of thinking about it, because it's like it just needs to, the air just needs to be cleared. I'm seeing something going in a positive direction, but you've got to stop guessing. So I feel like there's a need for you to just kind of put it out there first. And I do see some sort of transparency. I even feel that, let's say you do put yourself out there and you know, you just did something out the blue. You're like, I'm going to express to them how I feel about them. I've been holding on to this for too long. I've been holding back. I'm just going to let them know. So you send somebody a letter, or you, I said a letter. I'm in a text message. Leave me alone. So it's like you send someone a text message or a DM, or maybe you even called this person. But if you called them, you didn't get a response yet. I feel like somebody is busy working or has been focused on work, and so they're anticipating getting back to you, but they're also a little nervous. And I feel like the longer they take to respond back to you, you start getting triggered and feeling like, oh my God, I made a fool out of myself. I shouldn't have done that. I take it back. Can I delete that message? Can I unsend it? You know, especially those DMs where you can like delete a message or unsend it. I kind of feel like maybe somebody's doing that. Or at least wanting to. I feel like you're being asked to kind of trust whatever decision that you make and let things play out. I feel like Spirit is wanting to push you outside of your comfort zone, make you do something that you don't normally want to do. So yeah, but I feel like you might start getting triggered if someone takes too long to respond back after you put yourself out there. I'm also seeing, if you're in a relationship, some sort of arguments about money or how money is being spent. One person spends too much because they feel like it's going to come back, we'll get it back, and the other person feels like, no, we need to keep it in order, or we need to stay in budget. I feel like somebody's buying new shoes and then feeling guilty about it or something. Okay, so far I got the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there is someone that is watching and behaving very calmly, being very observant, and then also strategizing on what it is that they're going to do or say. But at the same time, I feel like maybe this is making you nervous. It also could be that if you have someone coming towards you, that this person is nervous about doing so. If this is work related, I feel like some of you are having anxiety about your supervisor because they're watching so closely, or something that they're saying is making you feel like your job is on the line. I also feel that some of you are wanting to start your own business, but you're nervous about it, and Spirit is like trying to make things uncomfortable for you so that you will get started on that business. And it's saying that you know, the resources are unlimited, or that you will receive the help that you need, but you've got to take a step out. You've got to take some sort of risk. Some of you are also nervous about what the doctor has to say. You're worried about something in regards to your health or pregnancy. Something is a burden. Some of you are wanting to know why you've been gaining weight or why you've been losing weight. I feel like you guys are paranoid about your health. Could be dealing with any sign. I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe another earth sign. I feel like really all you need to do is take the first step in something, and the universe will assist you. Spiritually, I see you connected with someone telepathically or in a metaphysical way. You may have been having some sort of dreams about someone. A dream you have could also change your views on someone. Yeah, the star, I feel like I got it clarified by the Lovers, Page of Cups, the Tower. I feel like the star is trying to hook you up with something that you asked for. It could be a person or a job. It's trying to respond to whatever it is that you've been praying for. There are Two of Cups, the Sun. Definitely something about soulmates and meeting your match. So I feel like for some of you, you have been aligned with your soulmate or someone who matches your energy, or you're getting ready to be aligned with this person. I do feel that before that happens, you're needing to let one thing go. Something that you're needing to let go of, and then you'll be matched. Even if it's about a job, but you've got to let go of that job, you'll be matched with a better one, or matched with that your own business starting to take off. So, but you've got to let go first. So let's go ahead and look at some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Hostilities, door to romance, action, overall energy, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All right, so I feel like the overall energy is about you, your throat chakra might be blocked. There's some sort of miscommunication that is causing hostilities. There could be someone around you that maybe you don't trust, or you're guarded towards. Maybe you even have a grudge towards someone. I feel like something is the door to romance if you only let your guards down, if you only speak up, if you only say something. Now, keep in mind, this could go the other way around. Maybe they're needing to say something. I feel like once there is some sort of proper communication, some sort of transparency, a response like we saw with the star, I feel like that will be the door to romance, or the door to whatever it is that you're being blocked from. Something's blocking your energy, but I do like seeing how action will follow, just like in the reading, how the universe is like, we're just waiting for you to let go, and then things will move forward. So this is just confirming that. I feel that once someone opens up their heart, once someone opens up their mouth, whatever it is, I just feel like things will start to move or progress from there. So depends on the situation. But I see either you are pursuing your heart's desire, you're pursuing some sort of goals, or you have someone that you weren't really speaking with, or have been guarded towards. I feel like this person may pursue you. If someone has already reached out in the past, then maybe now you will be responding. But either way, there's going to be some sort of action. Something also could be inspiring you to speak. You might spiritually feel like a knot in your throat. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but sometimes you might feel a literal knot in your throat, and that might be a sign from spirit that you need to say something or speak up about something, or there needs to be communication. It also could be that this needs healing in some type of way. So whatever way you heal spiritually, whether it's praying or meditating, spell work. There may be something that you need to do to remove that blockage, because something is blocked. It also could be too that there's someone around you that doesn't want to see you happy, or someone around you has been blocking your happiness with the things that they say. Maybe someone's been very manipulative or saying mean things to make you feel that you don't have a chance with this right here. But I feel like you have to ignore that negative comment or those negative energies and just do what you feel like you need to do. Someone's advice also might not be in alignment with what you feel. So trust your own intuition. Like I was saying earlier, you might be feeling generous. And then someone is kind of saying, don't do this or don't do that. And you're like, but I want to. So I feel like that in this case that you are your best judge. Like you should listen to what your heart is telling you to do. You also might be showing your love or appreciation towards someone. This also always just kind of looks like a preview to me. So maybe something is like a preview of your love life, especially if you have a dream. You might have a premonition, something of what's to come. And then maybe shortly after some sort of dream or premonition, something happens. Now, aside from dreams and premonitions, I'm also getting something about somebody seeing something at the corner of their eye, like someone's been seeing flashes in the corner of their eye. And I want to say that, no, you're not crazy. That is spirit, or something is trying to confirm with you about something that you need to do. Especially pay attention to what you were thinking about that moment that you see some sort of flash in the corner of your eye. And then I'm seeing here on the master number 33 or angel number 33, whichever you like to call it, there could be, and then we have an angel here, so maybe some of you are getting some sort of encouragement from your angels or your spirit guides to take some sort of action. Whatever angel is in charge of the throat chakra, like you might have a visitation. I also feel that you might be resistant towards what spirit is telling you, or you're being guarded for whatever reason, but you're being asked to open up, let your heart, let someone in, or open up and just trust your intuition on something that you're wanting to do or pursue, love or career or whatever it is. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.